executive or structure of the government. I'm talking of Afremocracy. We have a consolidated executive as we speak. We have one man who is the president, head of state, and the same man is head of government. So he's president and prime minister combined. And he has a vice president who has no portfolio, who gets done what the president tells him to do. He has no constitutional portfolio, so that even a finance minister can decide to ignore whatever he says. Okay? He's powerless. And that's why, apparently, what do they do? What's the mandate there? Yeah, but what's the mandate there? Yeah, but what I'm saying is that it doesn't have but it's not a portfolio. That's the difference. No, it is not a portfolio. I say it has no constitutional portfolio. Yes. Okay. You can decide to make somebody the constitutional, okay, you are the head of the Presby Church. Whatever. He has no portfolio. Okay. They say he's the head of economic management, the economic management team. What does that mean? Does he sign off the budget before it's presented? Does he have any comment that can change anything in the budget? Of course not. Of course not. Because that's not a portfolio. It doesn't control a budget. Okay? All ministers have their budget that they present. So basically, it's no. And that's why apparently he went to the north crying that they just use him for the dirty work. He has no this, he has no plan. Well, I didn't say it. He was alleged to have said that. Now, we don't believe that. I believe in what I call split executive. We have a president as the head of state, and you have a prime minister as the head of government. Elected president as head of state, and an appointing prime minister as head of government, which is what we do traditionally. Okay, at least in Accra. In Accra, we have the Manche, and you have the Mankralo. Okay, the Mankralo is the traditional prime minister, and the Manche is the traditional president. And almost always they come from two different areas of the domain. So that if the Manche comes from this Akucho, the Mankralo comes from under Akucho. In a way, it's a of political authority in the land to, against the winner takes all. So if you're talking of democracy being an African post, we have to try and see how we can bring elements of African governance into our system to take away the tension of winner takes all, this and that, and all the crazy things we do. That is one part. The second part is that the government is supposed to exercise, or we transfer our sovereignty to the government to work on our behalf. Okay. So for me, it is totally unacceptable that a president will get 51% and it takes 100% power. Power. That's not democracy. What about the 49% who don't vote for him? No, what I'm saying is that you transfer your mandate to somebody. Okay, so now, if 49% did not vote for somebody, he cannot have 100% power. And that's what I'm talking about, because we have decided as a people not to think. It doesn't matter how fast Usain Bolt runs and wins 100 meters. It doesn't take the gold, the silver, and the bronze medal, does it? Yeah, because, no. Yeah, so why it's not so in politics? And everybody stands on the podium, clapping, being happy that my effort has been recognized. That's what it's about. But we refuse to think. Sport is not, sports are about unity. Why can't you compare? What do you compare to? What do you compare politics to? It's also competition. It's competition. Because, you know what? In a country like Israel, no one party forms government. Never. All governments are multi-party. All governments are multi-party. But we are greedy. We know that, don't we? We know that we are greedy. When they were going to transit South Africa from apartheid to go, I lived there for 5 years. So I read extensively South African, the report. They brought the best constitutional experts in the world to the place to try and make sure that the new constitution will not become another African constitution where the head of state becomes the state. So they created a position.